Hello class, I am making my first movie here. You get to see my face and hear my voice, and that to me that's a little better than looking at words on a screen, and this is a lot more personable. Had a lot of fun putting this together. Used a combination of Windows Movie Maker and YouTube to put this together. Had fun trying to figure out the visual effects and things of Movie Maker, and hopefully this will be not only my first video, but I hope to make a bunch of different videos and use YouTube as a way to maybe express some opinions on things that I like. So anyway, this is something I've been wanting to do for some time, and so this is why I chose this format. As far as the class, I've really enjoyed our organizational behavior class. I think it covered a lot of topics that I really found interesting. Learned some things, even learned some things about myself, about what I like in a job. So without further ado, I'm going to go into what I liked, and that's theories of motivation. What makes us tick, what keeps us motivated on the job. I'll be referencing a previous job that I had, and I won't mention the company name, but I will tell you that I used to travel around the world setting up satellite internet equipment so that our soldiers in Afghanistan and Iraq could have internet to email and watch movies and all of those things. The job came with great job satisfaction, which leads me into what makes a job a great job. What are those things about the job, the job traits. Was one of the terms we learned in our book. So one of the first things that I talked about in my final project was in motivation and skill. It would be skill variety, being able to use a variety of my skills, both the skills that I knew really well and can do without any problems at all, to skills that I was maybe a little weak in. I didn't have a whole lot of experience or training on, and got good at it from doing it on the job. So my previous employer, I was able to go out and do a number of tasks that kept me challenged in every aspect, because it wasn't just showing up for work and putting in my hours. Oftentimes it was long hours, 16, 18 hours a day at times. But I didn't mind, because what I was doing, I felt that it was worthwhile. And that's called task significance, according to our reading, Organizational Behavior by Robbins and Judge. So skill variety and task significance were important. I was able to go and travel by helicopter or by plane to each job site, and I was pretty much in charge of my own schedule. I had to decide what equipment I was going to use, what tools I was going to use, so I had great autonomy. Autonomy is another one of those words that is listed as one of the factors that increase our job satisfaction. What was great is I got to work directly with the customers. I got to listen to what they wanted, how they wanted it done, and I'd tell them how long it was going to take. And then I would make it a point to over-deliver. I went above and beyond what their expectation was. And when the customer would show his excitement and satisfaction with the job, that feedback, that immediate feedback, again was a source of great job satisfaction for me. So we talked about skill variety, we talked about task identity, task significance, and autonomy, and feedback. Those five things are job traits, which led to my great job satisfaction. They're traveling all over the world. Went to places like Afghanistan and Iraq, Djibouti, Africa, the Philippines, Panama. Worked with a company that basically followed soldiers wherever they went, and got to be able to set up internet for them, cable TV or satellite TV, and then be able to broadcast that throughout their camp where they were living. When they'd have about 20 channels to choose from. I know that doesn't sound like a lot compared to what we do here in the States, but when you have nothing, 20 channels is pretty exciting. So it looks like I've gone over the time limit. I really enjoyed putting this class together. I want to thank the Professor Bellamy, very professional in my opinion, and I really enjoyed this. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and farewell everyone. Good luck in the future.